Hey guys, CharrChan here, and today's video I am drawing two of my original characters. This is Prince Lovebug and Merlin, and before I get into the colouring portion of this video, I just want to say that the colouring, it's not good. It's not good. It's my own fault, I didn't plan ahead, and to be honest, I still haven't figured out Merlin's colour palette. I know that he has purple skin, and I know a couple of things, like he has black trousers and the back of his hair is black, or like very dark purple or something, you know, a dark shade. But I still haven't figured out, is his hair, is it lilac, or is it like very pale lilac, or is it a darker purple? And the shirt is driving me crazy, because that's the thing that's the problem, I think. It doesn't matter what colour I choose for his hair, it's the shirt that causes the problems. So the shirt right now, in this drawing, just ignore the colours in this drawing because it sucks. But what I envision for the shirt is that the main body is blue, and then there's this little heart pattern on the sleeves and the trim at the bottom of the shirt, and that's, in my mind, that should be pink because, you know, hearts, pink. But you know, it's not looking great. So I'm struggling, and the thing is that the shirt that he's wearing is like the servant uniform for the, you know, the servants in the castle, so it has to work for multiple characters. Oh, it's a struggle. It is a struggle, but I'll get there eventually. I just have to, you know, be patient. The colours will come to me naturally, they will happen eventually. I just have to be patient. I'm no stranger to characters that take me like a year or two to design, although I have been working on Merlin for it's been a couple of years. But to be honest, I never really colour these two in. I normally just, you know, leave them as sketches. I do draw these two a lot, I just don't always post what I draw. So yeah, most of the time I'm just sketching these two and I don't really, you know, do line art and colour them in. Lovebug's colours, on the other hand, are fully sorted out. I know what he looks like. Although Lovebug was a weird character design, not really a weird character design. Sometimes my characters just come to me like in an instant. They just arrive in my mind, all planned out pretty much. In fact, here is Lovebug's original concept art. This is what I saw in my mind, roughly. I was like, oh, a pink man who's got like a white shirt and a blue collar thing, and he's like a prince, and he's got little heart antennas. And so I scribbled it on my phone at like 1 in the morning, and then I fixed it up the next day, and it just kind of, you know, a character design. It didn't need any real editing. So yeah, I've got two types of characters, the ones that just come to me and the ones I spend ages thinking about, and Merlin's one of the ones I spend ages thinking about. It's just I'll get there eventually. Did I mention that Lovebug is wearing a different costume to his normal outfit? He's wearing a vampire kind of costume in this drawing, but that is not his usual outfit. The reason I put him in a vampire costume is, well, two reasons really. First of all, I love vampires, I'm very much obsessed with them, but only the fun kinds. I don't like edgy vampire stuff, I like fun vampire stuff. Which leads me on to my next reason I kind of wanted to draw him like this, is that I have been obsessed with a new anime, or sort of new, called The Vampire Dies in No Time. I watched it and I loved it. Heads up, if you do plan on watching it, it does have a lot of adult humour, so, you know, make sure that's okay with you. So do your own research. But I loved it, it was so good. And it was, you know, it's a light-hearted, funny anime, and that's what I like. I like fun things. Back when I was like 12, 13, 14, I was like, oh, edgy stuff, yeah, and now I'm 21 and I'm like, I would like happy fun things, please. I'm not like opposed to watching something a bit more serious, like, what have I been watching that's a bit more serious? Like Demon Slayer, that's a little bit more on the serious side. I mean, it does have like comedy integrated into it, but, you know, story-wise it's more serious, whereas The Vampire Dies in No Time is very, you know, fun anime. Nothing's, you know, big situation, scary stuff. It's very much, you know, a comedy anime. So, yeah. Anyway, so that's what I was kind of had in my mind while I was drawing this, so like, yeah, vampire anime. I will draw some actual fan art in Speedpaint form at some point, just I have to figure out how to draw Dralok. I'm still working on it. I think I know how to draw him, but it's not consistent, it's difficult. Oh yeah, I also, when I watched The Vampire Dies in No Time, the main character's Dralok, I don't think I mentioned that. Anyway, I watched the anime, and then it was like, I saw a Nendoroid for this anime, and then I spent like 2 days trying not to buy it, and then I gave in and I pre-ordered the Nendoroid, so that's pre-ordered. It'll be here in like a few months, because it doesn't come out till like September here in the UK, at least with the site I ordered with. Yeah, I'm very excited, but also it's going to take forever to get here. But it's worth it, it's worth the wait, I hope. It should be worth the wait. I really enjoyed the anime, and I love vampires, but only the fun kind, as I said. That's kind of like, most of my own vampire characters are, you know, fun and light-hearted. I don't have a lot of edgy characters anymore. You know, as I said, when I was like 13, 14, I was like, ooh, edgy stuff, so all of my characters were edgy. Now I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make a new character and it's gonna be fun and light-hearted. That's what these two are. I don't actually think I mentioned the plot of Lovebug and Merlin. I haven't named their story yet. I might draw a comic, but I probably won't. I'd like to, but realistically, with my wrist injuries that I've got going on, and all that kind of stuff, probably not gonna be able to draw a comic for them, but that's okay. I enjoy drawing these two just as their own little art pieces, it's okay. But yeah, the plot of these two is, so Merlin is a servant in the castle, and Lovebug is the prince, and they fall in love, and it's all, you know, romance thingy. It's just a light-hearted little thing. There's no drama in this story. I was like, I want something fun and light-hearted, no drama. And that's what it is. Oh, the background, I'm doing the background now. Didn't plan the background, just kind of went for it. Just, it's a background. It would have looked better if I just left it all blurred. I put a blur effect on it, and I should have just left the entire thing blurry, but I do give it a bit of like a foreshortening kind of blur. I don't know how to describe it. You'll see what I mean. I did a very lazy window, didn't draw anything outside the window because, you know, can't be bothered. Yeah, not much to say about this. You can see what I mean about these colours, right? The colours, atrocious on Merlin, just, they're all over the place. What is wrong with that design? I know what's wrong with it, I can see what's wrong with the design. It's not balanced, there's no contrast. I'll get there eventually. It'll happen eventually. Okay, I've rambled long enough. We're at the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do not hit the like button, as that probably hurts and it's not very nice, so maybe shake his hand instead. With that being said, I hope to see you in the next one, and bye!